Easy to lose your way in the mountains.
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Yes, one can't help but think back to what happened with Tao Qin.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But
Given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province. But taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao. Well, Xiu Liang tried to talk Brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever, one who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But Brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma, something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like Brother or Zhuge Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Surprise quiz time!
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes. And from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
Yes, sir. Lord Zhuge Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army. So I figured I would do what I can while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin Province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Cao Cao, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously? Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers. I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Shishu, why are you here?
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word.
Lord Liu Zong has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
No.
No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Zong switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinya of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And, with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive. Just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia. The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh. It was nothing, really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Course!
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? What? Do you mean that he would risk the lives of the people for something so abstract? Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives, that is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but... what? Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. I see Cao Cao's army has caught up. So, what will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on? I shall watch carefully.
Here you are.
the Bow Maiden, Lady Sun Sheng.
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling. Oh, it's you.
I can't believe we won't have...
Someone said a massive army's on its way to Jiangsha.
That's Cao Cao. They're made to test. Have you heard? They say there's...
Shall we start? I'm grateful. I'm Cao.
What the? Who is that?
Zhang Fei. That's Zhang Fei.
Do not fear. That may be Zhang Fei, but he is alone. We can take him together.
Huh. Pathetic. There better be tens of thousands of you, because a bunch of foot soldiers like you are no match for me. Now, which one of you wants to die first? I'll take you all on at once! There you are! How about we have a little fun here? Here we go! No one is getting across this bridge!
Don't think you're getting through!
Pulverize anyone who tries!
You hear me?
Don't think you can stop us with so few warriors?
You're an insult.
Take them down!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Stop where you are! Going anywhere! I'll make sure you fall by my sword!
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our
The
way!
enemy officer has been defeated.
The brave hero without equal.
A true army of one. So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
Burning with fury. All my might will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Blade was cutting nothing but air!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
Isn't over! Really? What just happened?
No matter how you slice it.
That it? Just started. That it? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Really? Not done yet.
Let's go. The enemy officer
Still needed.
The enemy officer
Means I must
has
fall
been
back
defeated.
for now.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
That's Cao Cao. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here. Because that man's a whirlwind.
Damn! They got past us! Gotta take care of them or Liu Bei and the others will be in danger. Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight! Advance! Stay close to me, now!
Begin the advance. All units, march!
An improvement at last. This is our time to shine.
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
Turn the tables.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
Oh my might. Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us!
It's good to see you
The
safe.
enemy officer
It is
has been
difficult, I know.
defeated.
But hang on a little while longer.
No need to overextend ourselves. Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
The enemy officer
I don't
has
believe
been
it!
defeated.
Lord Liu Bei!
The enemy
You waited
officer
for us!
has been defeated.
How could I leave behind those who believed in me? Let us all escape to Jiangxia.
Let's go.
So, this is everyone then. It seems not all were able to escape unscathed. Still, we must move on for now.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe.
Cao Yun, good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for Cao. You have my eternal gratitude.
Get serious! They'll be fine! Taking care of those giants across the bridge. You better go after brother now.
The enemy officer has been defeated with all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It seems our vanguard has stopped them in their tracks.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
How could I be beaten in battle?
I shan't let my emotions interfere. That you must already know. Let's give it to them!
All my might.
Infested?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
To have you here is all I need. I'm counting on you. Let's go. Now and beyond.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape. All forces are to pursue him with every man available. Has been defeated.
Start the advance!
Let's go. Have I failed somewhere? I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back. All my might!
I see it. Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it.
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. The enemy officer has been defeated. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
The enemy officer
All of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao? I must ascertain this for myself.
Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them!
The time is right.
What's going on? An attack?
all my might. The enemy officer
Display of
has been defeated.
We shall fight again.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
We must hold the line.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest.
It's worked. Cut you off. You're not going any further. We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer. start the advance.
Let's go.
It's an honor to battle against you. How can I not give it my all? All my might.
It's ridiculous. Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Take you all out!
The enemy officer without has been defeated. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements.
Let's go.
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Yet all of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief.
Let's go.
Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao?
The enemy officer has been
I must
defeated.
ascertain this for myself.
I am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now, Liu Bei.
He bested. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have slain the enemy officer.
Tables turn.
Hold my power!
With all my might.
It's impressive. We've come all this way with this many civilians. Your abilities
The enemy
may
officer
indeed be a threat.
has been defeated.
Let's go. I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
So, you've come to face us instead of accompanying Liu Bei. Brave and bold. So, you stand before us despite the odds. We don't expect anything less from you.
You're our enemy. But I'm not pulling any punches.
Let's end our enemies fell to my incredible might.
You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Seem to have gained the upper hand. Tide is turning in our favor. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. In every sense of the word.
ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest.
Now, I'm still waiting for a real challenge! With all my might.
We've cut you off. You're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
I will not allow you to block our path.
We will break through.
All my might.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces brought from Jiansha.
I see you. There we go. Rough. Let's go.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
Let's go.
All my might.
Coming out. Gotcha. Still waiting for a real challenge.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond. Let's end
Bear witness to my power. I'll take you all out.
All my might. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. And open all my might. The enemy officer
I can barely
has
hold
been
my
defeated.
weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
Bring him down.
Take this. It's over. I see it. Let's go.
Ah!
enemy officer.
How could we
has
have
been
let them
defeated.
slip past us like this?
You're right.
I suppose we have no options now except retreat.
I can hardly believe we fended off Lord Cao Cao's massive army. Truly, I have been blessed with the finest of comrades.
The two of us together are practically unbeatable. Wouldn't you say?
The road ahead is thorny, but walk it we shall.
Let's go.
What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
Cao Cao has been defeated. As such, it falls to me to stop Liu Bei here.
I have lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
This fog. It reminds me of the Yellow Turbans. You're up!
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? What will your path lead to? You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions. How is that different from the Guardians of Peace we hated so much? How is Liu Bei any different from the ones who took everything from us? Better ready. That day of anguish and despair has been burned into my mind. The suffering, the agony, the chaos. It is revealed my new path. This is my last. Why don't you remember?
Let's go.
How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. You fool. Heroes who dub their greed conviction and endanger the lives of the defenseless. I will never allow them to do as they wish, for it is our duty to achieve peace in this realm. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, then this is where our paths diverge. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings, that they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake, and that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
Time to act.
The casualties were significant. However, it went better than we imagined. We not only protected the people of Jing, but have also managed to defeat the massive force Cao Cao sent our way. The valor of Lord Zhang Fei and Lord Jiao Yun goes without saying, but your feats were just as astounding. Thanks to your presence on the battlefield, my plan was more effective than I expected. I'm glad to have miscalculated. It is an officer's duty to be aware of his own capabilities. Too much modesty is simply unnecessary. Now then, since we've completed our retreat, there's no reason for us to stay. Let us quickly head to Jingxia, where Lord Liu Qi awaits. Once we rendezvous there, we may even be able to counterattack. If we can inflict a defeat upon Cao Cao and weaken him, getting Wu to join us will be much easier. We will have to keep on fighting for now. All of you will be vital in helping us get through this trying time. I must admit, I did not understand, at first, what Lord Liu Bei meant when he said he had taken Jing. It seems that he is much more interesting and much more ambitious than I had initially thought.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. It is just as you guessed. A man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. Right you are. In some form or another, Lord Zhuge Liang shall return with aid from Wu, without fail. Of that I am certain, though I cannot say why. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
I know a couple people who went with Lord...
It's another war.
Well,